Today's edition of MacVoices is supported by Jamf and their Jamf Now software that helps you manage your Apple devices from anywhere. Get started by setting up your first 3 devices free at jamf.com/MacVoices. Hi, I'm Chuck Joyner. This is MacVoices in Las Vegas at NAB and ShowStoppers. I'm in the Telescope booth talking to Jason about Live Studio. Jason, welcome. It's good to see you.
Good to meet you, Chuck.
So tell me about Live Studio. What does this do for us? I know it integrates with Facebook, but what are you doing?
Sure. So about a year ago, Facebook announced that they were creating an API to enable live professional content onto the platform, live video. So they enabled that. They put capability into the API, and developers like us come along and make software products that enable streaming into Facebook with full quality professional video and a range of kind of services around that. So for instance, there's a whole social component. You know, you can schedule your stream and kind of drive awareness. You can restrict, if you've got rights restrictions, for instance, you can say, I only want this stream to be able to kind of available to US consumers. You can also kind of do things like tags. So, I've got J-Lo and I've got Keith Urban and I've got Harry Connick in my stream. I can meta tag that to enable kind of awareness and discovery within the Facebook algorithm. So that's the kind of social piece. You know, you can then preview, do all the things you'd want to do in the studio if you like. Preview, make sure all the video and audio quality is there. Go live, and then when you're live, again, as you would want to do with a normal broadcast, you can add graphics. Those graphics can be rich, dynamic graphics. You can drive interactivity directly from the audience. So as people are kind of watching and commenting, I can filter and pull in those comments. I can drive polls to kind of get, take the kind of the pulse of the audience. And once that stream's finished, I can also retarget people, so I can see whoever's been to my stream, and I can actually, take that kind of list of people and retarget them directly back into their newsfeed. So it's really like having the power of a studio in your pocket to kind of create content and distribute that content, obviously at a fraction of the cost of kind of what it's been before, along with a kind of bunch of social tools that really enable you to drive discovery of that content and create audiences that I can actually build an ongoing relationship with.
Now, you said in your pocket. Is this running on an iPhone, or is it running on my desktop Mac, or what kind of platforms are you requiring?
So in terms of creation of the content, you can shoot it on a phone if you want, and obviously the kind of the phone technology is getting better and better in terms of creating quality sort of content. But you can also shoot on the highest end cameras if you want to, and obviously you'll get a better result by doing that. So it really plugs into whatever distribution, whatever creation tool that you want to use. And the kind of second side of that is that it really enables the distribution, is through a cloud encoding solution. So, it can be kind of created anywhere. You need to have an internet connection that's obviously working to be able to get the content there. And the UI that you use to manage that is a web-based UI that, again, you can operate anywhere. So you might be in the studio, but you could also be somewhere else, managing the stream and managing all the interactive graphics in the same way that you would have a head end at a broadcaster, but the feed might be coming in from somewhere else. So it's really that same setup, but with a phone or a lightweight camera and a computer that can kind of manage the stream, you'll set up and running, to kind of broadcast to your audience on Facebook.
So the big question, how do you get paid in this? Is this a subscription service, or is it software that I buy?
It's a bit of both. I mean, we have a full self-service platform, so quite a lot of clients, if they're going to be regularly using Facebook Live for broadcasts, they can buy a subscription, and we train them, and they just, off they go and kind of manage that. I think what we found with quite a lot of our customers is that they also want services on top of that. They want somebody to come and make sure that the technology, and not just our technology, but the kind of studio is kind of plugged in and working. They may want somebody to come and moderate the content if they want to do something with interactivity, and some of them even want full production. So it can be, either or, a base of, hey, I just want a product that I can license and I can use myself, or it can be actually, I've got 2 events a year and I just want somebody to come in and kind of build the whole infrastructure for them.
So to be clear, we're talking about this is strictly Facebook. This is not YouTube Live, and I'm not streaming out to streaming servers or anything. This is just a Facebook product.
Actually, we're connected into Twitter and Periscope as well. We have done stuff for YouTube, but that's been more like one-off kind of campaigns. But by the end of this quarter, so in June time, we'll be able to stream to Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, and also back to our clients' owned and operated sites, if you like. I think what we found is that because of the scale of Facebook and the way their platform works from a discovery perspective, that when we do run streams, onto different platforms, we see that the vast majority of viewership is generally coming from Facebook. So that's where a lot of our focus is.
Great. Where do we send folks to learn more, maybe get it from you and start to stream to Facebook?
They can email me, jason.george@telescope.tv. The company's called Telescope and the product's called Live Studio.
The website?
www.telescope.tv.
Jason, thank you so much for the time.
Thanks, Chuck. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Folks, we'll have more from Las Vegas and NAB. I'm Chuck Joyner. This is MacVoices. Visit MacVoices.com for show notes, links to subscribe, and to connect with Chuck on Twitter, Google+, Facebook, YouTube, Vimeo, SoundCloud, the MacVoices blog, the MacVoices Dispatch, our weekly newsletter, and on MacVoices Magazine, free on Flipboard that helps you do more with your Apple tech. Advertising handled by Backbeat Media at backbeatmedia.com. Bandwidth provided by CacheFly at cachefly.com.